The electric vehicle revolution has become a nightmare for many. The rise of EVs was greeted with lots of smiles and positivity. But nowadays, I guess people just have something different to say about EVs. The EV market is now crowded with angry people who wish they never got themselves involved with the new craze. And it has gotten to the extent of filing cases and starting lawsuits. Oh yeah, EV owners sue EV makers with plenty of proof that EVs have made their lives nothing short of difficult. Simply put, EVs have made their lives hell. Now I am sure you're thinking, what's with all the news about EVs? Can we just have a break? I bet EV owners too want a break. And that's why there's a lot of news flying around. So let's discover and explore all the possible reasons why EV makers, including Tesla, are getting sued by customers. Why are EVs so bad? Unless you're planning a heist, no one would willingly go through the hassle of making tedious plans and endless calculations before embarking on a trip with their cars. Yet EV owners are saddled with this task each time they want to take long trips. So it is only natural that there are so many complaints about short EV ranges because the owners are flat out tired of dealing with that much work. EV makers flood the people with adverts about their newest inventions with severe exaggerations that make people rush to get their cars only to be disappointed the range is never what it is advertised to be. This has been going on with manufacturers, and recently Tesla got into trouble and was sued for exaggerated EV range. Because they know customers wouldn't care any less about their EVs if they didn't offer an impressive range, EV makers overhype their products and flood the markets with them. Customers who are excited that they can finally travel long distances without having to deal with range anxiety get these cars, and after 2 to 3 rides, they discover it is just another dirty scheme pulled up by the EV marketers to get more sales. This isn't right. The spiced-up adverts, really spicy adverts, display the flashy parts of the EVs and make them look all glorious to potential customers and leave out the truth. The truth is that EVs are just some overhyped piece of invention that could only do better if the manufacturers themselves do better by offering exactly what they claim to offer because, in the end, they are just mere claims. The lawsuit against Tesla. A class action lawsuit was filed against Tesla, and the plaintiff was represented by Steve Berman. The case was precisely against Tesla's Model S and Model X. The EV owners stated that the system update installed on the software was poorly automated, and each time the system was updated, it caused a decrease in the battery's range of up to 20%. The update led to the death of the battery, and the owners were forced to pay up to $15,000 to purchase new batteries. Others were forced to have the update reversed, and that cost them between $500 to $750. They did not find the unnecessary use of their money funny the slightest bit. Quite a number of Tesla owners have experienced the issue with the faulty system update, as many owners spoke up when the case was filed. The attorney Steve Berman, who represented the EV owners, attested to successfully handling similar cases against Tesla. At the end of it all, Tesla agreed to pay a sum of $1.9 million, including attorney's fees. In addition, the EV owners were paid $625 each as compensation. Tesla isn't the only company getting sued. The Chevrolet Bolt is another EV that has caused controversies in the market. Aside from its high price tag not sitting well with a lot of people, the numerous issues it causes for its owners are downright frustrating. For example, there's been evidence that the Chevy Bolt tends to catch fire as the vehicle is prone to technical issues. The battery is defective, and despite all the complaints from owners, GM insists that the EV owners are the issue, not the cars themselves. And so countless rules are being laid out to EV owners to help them maintain their vehicles. But these rules are so outrageous, no one can keep up with them. Take, for instance, EV owners who are asked not to let their batteries charge up to 100%. And this simply means they get a lower driving range. As it is, they are already dissatisfied with the range their EVs can go per charge. What could be worse than an even lower range? I'll tell you. The fact that the so-called luxury SUVs being produced don't live up to the hype, and you don't get your money's worth. All this defeats the aim in the mind of customers before making these purchases. Hence, we discover the cause of the hostility towards EVs. And that's not all. When you make a purchase based on flashy ads displaying and promising mind-blowing capabilities, and you don't get what you paid for at the end of the day, it is understandable that you would want to file suit, especially when you spent thousands of dollars on that purchase. What am I talking about? Here's what I mean. I'm sure you've seen one of those Tesla adverts that promise heaven and earth, claiming their EVs possess full self-driving capabilities, like starting the car, seamlessly taking turns and applying the brakes, or even advanced features like obeying traffic signals and all that. Well, those have proven to be empty claims only intended to raise hopes. While there have been models with basic self-driving capabilities, there have not been sophisticated models in the same way it is with the hype of other futuristic technologies. These are just claims that are targeted towards bringing in the cash, and sadly, a lot of people fall for it. This is not at all to say that EVs are worthless, although some people believe that. This is just to point out the fact that the EV industry still has a long way to go, and a way to help hasten the journey is for manufacturers to focus on the needs of customers, so instead of flooding the market with cars that have so many unnecessary features, they produce cars that actually work and meet the demands of customers. There's no doubt that there is high hostility towards EVs. In many instances, it is manifested through EV haters blocking charging stations to prevent others from charging their vehicles or cutting off cables and other forms of visible anti-EV acts. Despite all this, there are tons of people out there who are enthusiastic about EVs and would love to own one. There you have it. We hope this video has provided you with insights into the latest happenings in the EV industry. We hope to bring you more content like this, so do well to stay connected so you don't miss out on subsequent updates. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel because we have lots of amazing content coming up. You can also check out other videos from our list to stay in the loop. See you in the next video.